and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be colouring my hair and I need to seriously sort out my roots. So this is how they're looking at the moment. So they look dark with greys in, but the greys are fine because they kind of blend in with my ashy silver hair. But I need to sort out my roots and I need to kind of tone it. I'm going to use a semi-colour today, but yeah, the idea is to tone it. So I've been sent a big box of products here to test out from Brite Colour. And these are absolutely gorgeous, actually. They've sent me the vegan bleach, so they're all vegan. So this is the bleach. So it says this is a dust-free cream bleach formula that lifts and lightens up to 8 levels. So it says it there. Yeah, normally I use the Wella developer and the Wella bleach powder to do my roots. I only do them about once every probably 2 months or something. But I thought I'd try this today instead. Fingers crossed it goes well. And then they also sent me a colour shampoo. So this is the pastel purple, the rose semi-colour, the grey or the silver colour. This is a semi. This is one I'm going to use today to try and kind of blend my hair in. The purple and then the pastel purple colour, which obviously goes with the pastel purple shampoo. And I also chucked this in, which I thought was quite cute. It's like a little mini backpack. How adorable. Right, okay, so I'm just looking at the instructions on the silver. So this says that you can apply it directly to the hair, or you can customise it to whatever colour you want it to be by mixing it with conditioner to dilute it down. I'm going to put it directly on as it is. And you do apply this one to wet hair, which is quite handy because obviously after I've washed that off, I'll be able to put this straight onto my hair when it's wet. So first up, we're going to go in with the bleach kit. So in the box, we've got the developing cream. This packaging is so cute. We've got a little hair mask as well. And then we've got the lightening cream. And then of course, we've got some gloves as well, which I do actually need. So that's good. So we've got a 50-50 mix of developer and the lightening cream, which will be fine for me, this amount, because I'm only doing my roots. But obviously, if you're doing your whole head or whatever, then I would imagine you'll need 2 boxes or even more, depending on the length of your hair. Right, so what I'm going to do, I mean, the bleaching process is pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. You just mix up the colour, place it on the dark areas and wait for it to develop. So what I'll do is I'll take you through to the bathroom. I will time-lapse that because that'll probably be quite boring for you. So I'll time-lapse me applying the colour. And yeah, and then wait. It says to wait, I think it was 45 minutes. Let me double check. Yeah, it says 30 minutes, then check it to see if it's gone the lightest hair, like a pale yellow. And if it hasn't, if it's still like orangey, then leave it on for up to 15 minutes more. But yeah, we will see. Obviously, this is my natural hair colour here at my root, so I should be okay. But I'll just play it by ear. But yeah, so we'll go through and do that now anyway. Right, so I have my lightener and my developer and I've got a mixing bowl here. So I'm going to pop those in there, give them a good mix up, do a bit of sectioning, and then, yeah, and then we'll start applying it to the roots. What I will do though is, I'm not going to do a lot of talking with this. It will be mainly time lapse because I need to be quite quick applying this. Okay, so there's the colour mixed up from one box. So there isn't a lot of colour in here, to be honest. I probably would have needed 2 boxes, but that's fine. We'll start off with this. If I need to mix up some of my normal bleach, then I'll just have to. But yeah, we'll go with this to start off with anyway. So obviously if you've got particularly short hair, then this will be plenty. But my hair is, you can probably see it's really thick. So I'm one of these people that takes like 2 box colours anyway. But yeah, we'll go with this to start off with anyway. Right, so I've sectioned my hair. So what I've done is I've taken the top half and popped that up here. And then, I'll show you from the back. And then I've taken this part here and obviously clip bit here. And then I've got the rest down here. So obviously I'm just doing my roots. So I'm going to go in kind of strips almost. So I'm going to start off with the back of my head and go in strips like that, and obviously then around the edges, and then I'm going to go with the top part and kind of work my way from there up to the parting. So yeah, I'm not a hairdresser, by the way. I did minimal hairdressing training in college, but yeah, I just play around with my own hair. I know it's not the best thing to do, but yeah, I do anyway.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical.
Right, okay, so that's that all done. So I've gone through, I did actually have more than enough. Look, there's still some left over, which was quite surprising. But I've gone through and I've checked to see if I've got any spots or anything. There were a couple that I've just covered, but I think this is the side that I've done most recently. But I think I've pretty much got it all. So I'm gonna pop this in a bag just to obviously keep the heat in and stop it from drying out. And then I'll, check back when it's done. So I'll check back in half an hour and we'll see how we're getting on. Okay, so it's been half an hour now. Ignore this, it's just because I've got like a silver underneath. It always does that. It's not a dark patch or anything. It has started to go quite a nice sort of yellow colour. Or nice, you know what I mean, how it's supposed to. And looking at the back, it looks like it's sort of taking quite well at the root. I might just leave it on for just another 5 minutes, just because some bits just look a little bit more orange, I'd say, than yellow. So especially those bits at the back. So I'm just going to leave it for another 5, and then I will wash it off with shampoo, and I'll use some purple shampoo as well, and then we will go on with the silver. Right, okay, so I've washed that off, so I've got lovely yellow roots now. Yeah, do you know what? It's gone really nice and even, and I've never used a cream bleach before. But I don't know if it was because it was easier to apply, because it was more of a creamy formula than, you know, the sort of gritty, powdery substance. That, yeah, it hasn't actually damaged my hair either. It doesn't feel, it still feels in really good condition. Bearing in mind I've not got any conditioner on it. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So, yeah, this is obviously the root. So it is very yellow. It does look a little bit more orange on the camera, but it is more yellow in person. And then, yeah, it's all nice and even. So yeah, right, we'll go on with the silver now then. So as I say, it's this one here. So it's an instant colour silver, moisturising, semi-permanent, and fades in 5 to 30 washes. So because I've not got a conditioner on at the moment, because obviously I want this to take properly, if you put a conditioner on after you've shampooed it, when you've bleached it, it will kind of form a barrier. So I haven't done any of that because this is conditioning anyway. And it says on it that you apply it and then leave it for 10 minutes, but you can leave it for longer for a more intense colour, which I will do. But it also says that the longer you leave it, it doesn't cause any damage. So it's not like bleach where it'll just keep drying your hair out. It will, you know, keep basically conditioning your hair, because it's only a semi. It sits on the surface of the hair. It doesn't actually penetrate into the hair. So that's what we're going to do next. So just like the bleach, I'm going to use the bowl. So I'm going to pop this into the bowl. And I do want to get right up to my root this time. Normally when I use semis, I don't go right up to my root because they're darker, but obviously I do want to get right up to my root this time. I am going to apply it on the root first with a brush, and then I'm going to probably leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go round and just with my fingers, with the gloves on obviously, I'm going to apply it to the lengths as well. Right, so I am going to use the whole bottle because I want to completely saturate my hair. So I'm going to go with this. Yeah, it's kind of like a bluey purple with like an ashy tone through it, as you'd expect. Right, so I've got all the colour in there, so it's quite runny, but that's fine. And yeah, I'm going to use my brush. I'm going to apply it to all the roots. I'm going to time lapse this again because yeah, I know it can get boring, the application bit. And then I will, as I say, leave it sort of 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll go through and do the ends as well. So that's that on. So I'm going to leave that for 10 to 15 minutes probably. And then I will put it on the ends, and then I think I'm actually going to leave it for a total of half an hour, just because I want it to be as intense as it possibly can. So yeah, right, so that's been on for around 15 minutes now. It's hard to tell when it's wet, and the lighting's not the best. See, it looks, if I go more into the natural, I've got a skylight up here, more into the natural, you can see it isn't as orange as it looks when I'm here. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take it through to the ends now. Okay, and then I'm going to leave that now for another 20 minutes. Because as I said before, I want it to go like really ashy. So I am going to give that a good while to take. And then when I see you next, it will be sort of dried and styled, and we will see the final result. And here's the finished look. So yeah, it's nice. It is nice. It hasn't gone dramatically different to what it was before, but I was silver before, so I wasn't expecting massive changes or anything. The roots are pretty good. They are still slightly yellow, so I probably will need to put another toner on them. But saying that, they're not really bad or anything. Well, yeah, no, they will need another tone. But yeah, I can live with it for a day or two. But I will put another toner on. But yeah, no, the silver though on this part of my hair has made it all really nice and even. Yeah, no complaints there at all. No complaints with the bleach either. It took really well, and probably as well as it did with my normal like professional salon bleach as well. So yeah, overall I'm really happy. No complaints at all. It's done exactly what I wanted. Yeah, okay, they are still slightly yellow where I've bleached, but a bit of toner and that'll lift that right out. So yeah, I'm not worried at all. Next time I wash it, I'll just stick a toner on. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!